Hello, it's 6:10 on Monday evening. I wasn't going to vlog today. I thought, well, I'll catch up with my footage a bit and just get on with things. And I have been, but we're going out for an evening walk. We've just been shopping to Morrison's. Ivy's just putting all the shopping away. We just had a pasty and a timeout bar just to get some pre-walk energy going on. We'll have a proper dinner later on, I think. I'm enjoying these later evenings. It's great. You can get loads of stuff done in the day and still have a walk out in the evening, so it's really good. Right. Come on then, off we go. Ivy's taking me on a bit of a mystery tour here. Llanelley Hill, you said, did you? You said some people call it Llanelley Hill. Well, I don't know what it is then. Driving up a very, very steep hill to get to wherever we're going. Oh, this is very cute. Oh, there's a van coming and there's no room for pass. Is he going back? Yeah, he's going back. Whoa, he's going back. You're all right.
He obviously knows the way. He obviously knows the way.
Local, probably. Oh, there's Tumps over there from the old ironworks.
I think iron and coal, anyway.
Iron and coal. I'm just taking his word for that. I don't know if you can see it from behind the trees. Will we be able to see them?
Yeah, probably. We can walk on them if we want.
Slag heaps, apparently. We've just got out of the car and we're going through here. We're going to go up there somewhere. I'm enjoying all these nice sunny evenings. It's great. Make the most of it while it lasts, because before we know it, we'll be back indoors looking at the rain through the window again. Oh, I got a cloud over there. I don't think it's going to do anything nasty to us, though. I think it's just looking quite attractive, really. Well, in a sort of cloudy way. Got the odd bird going past. Other than that, it's all very, very still. Ivy's just pointed this formation out here. He reckons it must have been an old railway line or something like that. He's only guessing. It looks like it, doesn't it? It's actually got some, well, looks like track marks now from tyres, it looks like to me. He said the ground either side is marshy. Well, it's not as steep as yesterday's yet. Had a little bit of a climb, but honestly, nothing compared to yesterday. We're just coming to the brow and going back down again. Found a little bit of pretty water. Don't know what you'd call it. Oversized puddle. Well, maybe it's a pond. I don't see anything exciting going on in it, mind. I don't see any life. I'm sure there's lots of it, but not to the naked eye. Need to catch up with my boyfriend now. He's gone rocketing off ahead. There are a lot of little blueberry bushes. Look, I'll show you close up. They got different names all around different parts of Britain. I've heard wimberries as well and winberries. That's what they look like at the moment. And anybody watching from America, oh dear, I just pulled the flower off. Anyone watching from America that's used to great big enormous blueberries, well, we just get little tiny ones. Well, like that, I suppose. I've never seen any bigger growing in the wild anyway. But yeah, we've got little pink flowers on them this time of the year, which is May. Nearly coming to the end of May. I think it's about the 23rd, I think, today, something like that. Got a little bit of a breeze just sprung up, actually. I'm just crouching down to have a look at this extra thick like mountain grass that you get. I don't know if you've been up mountains much, but you always kind of get this thick grass, don't you? With the little things on top. And a big springy bed of moss down there, look. Look at these lovely little yellow flowers, they're teeny tiny. I always remember famous 5 books, they sleep on beds of moss, and I can imagine that would be really cushiony. It's really soft because it's all dried out now because we've had this lovely sunshine. Ugh. My other half is literally, he's gone over the next hill and he's slowly disappearing down behind it, so I better do some catching up. I've caught up with my boyfriend again. I had to get a bit of a step on. We're miles away. Well, no, actually not miles. He's just pointed out there's a pub down there called The Whistle because it was by a railway. Not a railway now though, is there? Or is that the steam railway?
Yeah, there's a length of track. I don't know how far it goes, which they use for holiday trips.
Okay.
It just goes back and forth.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, that pub would be a good pub for my dad because he plays the whistle, plays the tin whistle, and over that there's big lakes. We've got some sheep here. Look at that one. Wow. Ivy doesn't think they're wild. Look at that long, long tail on that sheep there. You don't often see a sheep with a long tail, do you?
Oh, well, they've got some colour on.
Yeah, they got ink on, and there's these sprayed on warnings about loose dogs. Definitely not allowed. In fact, it says loose dogs will be shot. So, I've never seen anything quite as direct as that before, I don't think. Well, we've just stopped for a little look at the view. I don't think we're going much further actually because we're just out for a quick jaunt. So that's Blaenavon over there. There's a fantastic free place to visit in South Wales there, Big Pit. It's an actual mine. It used to be a working mine, but now it's like a visitor mine, and you don't pay, and you can go down in the mine and have a guided tour down there. There's various rules and regulations, height restrictions for little children. The really little ones can't go down, so check those out before you visit if you've got young children. But it's absolutely brilliant, and there are lots of above ground exhibits to visit which you can take your children to as well, and there's a restaurant, that sort of thing. So lovely day out. There's also an ironworks in Blaenavon, isn't there? We haven't been, and yeah, it's supposed to be a good day out. And there's a Rhymney Brewery. We went, I vlogged about it in a really early vlog. I can link it in the description, but it was an early one done on a phone, be warned. One of my very first.
That's where we were yesterday.
We've been walking back for ages, and do you know what, when we walked up to where we kind of stopped and turned around, it seemed like nothing. It just like seemed to go by in an absolute flash for me, like I don't know, 3 minutes or something, but it wasn't. Apparently it was quite a long way. How far do you think we walked?
Well, at least a mile and a half.
Mile and a half each way, so there we are. It didn't seem like it. It seemed like nothing. But we're walking back now and it's taken ages. Yeah, we should have timed it, shouldn't we? But it doesn't matter anyway, as long as we're having fun. We're almost back to the car. Look what's in the road, just waiting for us. Hello, my pretty. We think we went about 4 miles. We did remember what time we left. And based on 20 minutes a mile, I think we did 4 miles. Hello, what a pretty white face. And a great long tail. There's the car. And do you know what? I'm going to carry this vlog on tomorrow. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning and welcome to my Tuesday. It's now the morning. We've had a good night's sleep and now we're up, and we were supposed to be rehearsing this evening and now we can't because somebody in the band is poorly and there's only 3 of us. So we can't rehearse. So I'm not quite sure what we're doing this evening. Maybe I'll go home this evening because I was going to go home tomorrow morning. Maybe I'll go home tonight. I don't know. IB's off on site working somewhere. Can't get hold of him. So anyway, it's not urgent. I'll speak to him about it later. Anyway, I'm not that long after getting up. I've made myself a nice cup of coffee and I'm about to sit down there on that sofa right there and do some language learning, as I do, to start my day. And then I'm going to get on with my usual routine up at my desk for a few hours. I've got quite a bit of music organising-y, preppy stuff to do as well, so I've got to get my head around that and do that this afternoon as well. We might get another walk in, you never know. We're on a bit of a roll. I think it's good weather again today.
Ela vem para casa para uma visita.
Hello, it's just gone 1 o'clock now. The day is taking shape, so Ivy's got a site visit near Pontypridd again. I'm going to go with him and then I'm going to go home afterwards after that. We're going to try and get a walk in together, but just a little local one. Now I've got a bit of a mission on now. I've been dreading this. So I've got this flute mic. It's about 170 quid's worth. And I think the battery went at the end of the last gig that I did, which you saw the footage of. Well, not us really playing, but you saw. I took the camera along anyway. That's a couple of videos ago. Right, sorry I'm getting distracted by getting that out. The Velcro is sticking. It clips on the flute via that Velcro thing and it's sort of like that. But at the end of every gig, Mick thanks the band, and then I stand up and then I talk into my flute mic and get everybody to thank Mick with, you know, a big round of applause and all that, and do the whole thing on the mic. But it didn't work. It was completely dead. It was working, I'm pretty sure, pretty much all the way through the gig, but right at the end it was completely not working. So we're assuming it's the battery. I have a spare. I carry a spare at all time. I've never changed it, so this is my mission now, to try and change the battery and then check it through IB's equipment shortly before leaving. Oh, and did I think to bring a screwdriver? No, I don't think I did. I'll have to go and have a look for one now. Okay, I very quickly found one in IB's little music room downstairs. I knew I would. He's the sort of person that's got screwdrivers everywhere. Right, let's have a go. I still haven't decided what to do about the head mic. I was going to try and use this, and I've consulted an expert, an audio expert, and he says, yes, I certainly could use it as long as I can mount it on something. So I might try that. But I need a spare mic, really, for on stage, because when this happens, you know, you haven't got time in the middle of a gig to necessarily go through all this malarkey. I just need to switch to your spare mic. So I don't know whether to get a head mic as my spare mic. Oh, I'm scared I'm going to break it. I don't want to pull it too hard. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I remember it being a bit fiddly. Right, I'm not going to bore you with me changing this. I'll speak to you in a minute. Well, according to that diagram there, I should be able to pull it right out and over and it not break. But I'm a bit, you know, so expensive and delicate looking. I'm worried about forcing it. Right, well, I've managed to change it all right. So pleased about that. Hopefully it was just the battery. So we'll try that in a while when IB has got a moment to do that. He's working today, so. But he says he'll come at 2:30 and we'll try the battery out. Right, I better get back to what I was doing. Okay, he's ready. He's wandering around in his workwear. He's getting his mixer out. He's getting his mixer out just quickly, and then he's got to get back to work again.
When you say back to work, I haven't done any work.
You have.
I've No, I've been real lazy bones today.
He hasn't been a late. You've been on site and stuff. Or have you? What have you been doing then? Tell the vlog.
Been a right lazy bones.
Come on then, tell the vlog then. We're rolling.
Well, I've been to site.
Well, there you are then. See, what he doesn't consider work, I consider work. Driving to site and doing a site inspection or whatever it is, or overseeing workers, I call that work. Because you wouldn't. That's not a leisure activity, is it? It takes time and effort, and you get paid for it. It's work. Need a lead. I didn't bring one. Sorry about the lighting. I'm just doing this on the fly, quickly. Have you got a straightforward jack to jack in here? Is that a multi-ended one? Looks like a
yeah. That's alright. That's what you want, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, we're plugged in. 2 2 2 2 2. Anything coming through?
Yeah.
1 2 1 2 2 2 2 2. Well, it's showing plenty of signal on the screen, which you can't see right now.
Oh, yeah.
1 2. Have you got your headphones plugged in there, have you?
No, I haven't.
It's got to patch the speaker in. It's all very complex.
That's not too complex.
Ah. 2 2 2. There's no noise coming out. But you've ascertained that the mic is working though, so we don't need to go to the trouble of putting the speakers in if you've got a busy day. As long as we know it's working.
Yes, so what did you want to know?
If it's working.
Oh, that was it?
It's working. Yes, well I didn't know if it was the battery that was a problem or the mic had broken. But I've changed the battery and it's working.
Oh, I see.
So that's fine.
Oh, so it's just the battery?
It's just the battery.
Yeah. This isn't a bad one for a headphone, actually. Depends where the...
Actually, before I get back to work, I just wanted to have a look at something in the garden. Whoop. Loving the lawn, if you can call it that, the meadow. Oh, it just makes me so happy to see those little bursts of colour. Some little blue ones were there. Anyway, speaking of bursts of colour, and no, these are not them. I mean, these are bursts of colour. We've got some little pinky ones there as well. There's the old tree that got chopped down. Daisies, lovely long daisies. Oh, I thought it was a rose. I was coming to look at a rose from the window. Oh, they're so fragrant. They are very beautiful smelling. What's this then? I need an identification. It's massive. Look at the size of it. I have no idea what it is. Look, there's a bud. It's coming out, and look, there's a finished one there with its seed cases out. I feel like I'm out in the wild, just in the back garden. Right, I need to go back and do some work now. You might notice there's lots of not being filmed bits today. It's just because I'm sat at my laptop working for hours on end. Okay, so I'm going to do a Q&A. Basically, I am going to be away fairly soon, and while I'm away I don't want to be editing and uploading like I did in Portugal, because oh my goodness, that was such a strain to be a full-time YouTuber and have a holiday at the same time, because every evening I was having to edit for hours, and then every morning get up early before IB. Some of the mornings I was literally editing in bed with my headphones on in the darkness with him snoring next to me, and like for a couple of hours before he'd wake up and stuff like that. It was just a nightmare to fit it all in. So what I want to do is pre-record a couple of little chatty videos which I could bulk record over a day or two in addition to my vlogs, I think. So I thought it would be a great time for a Q&A. So this is a really long-winded way of saying if you've got any questions for the Q&A, please pop them in the comments down below so I can go through those. I've had one today actually already that I think I'm going to make into a video of its own, because I was thinking about making a topic-specific video on this very topic anyway. So that's at least one. So it'll be that and the Q&A at least, mixed in with the normal content. Right, I have to go back to work. I'm just watching a huge beetle climbing up a stalk of grass. I think it's called a sun beetle. There, look, that one there. Right, I have to go. Bye. It's 3:10 and I've just realised I've been so engrossed in what I've been doing. I haven't had lunch yet, so I just made myself a quick cheese and salad sandwich. Me and my boyfriend are at phase with our meals today. I've been doing notation work basically and emailing stuff off to other band members to work remotely with. But I'm quickly just going to munch this and watch a bit of a vlog and then go and see what time we're leaving, because I've forgotten actually. I've just arrived back home and somebody said in the comments it's time to take this off. Oh, so I am. Thank you for that suggestion. Time to let them get some air. Look at that, basil. Fabulous. Let's see how the coriander's doing. Oh yeah, that's really sprung up since I last saw it. Pleased about that. It still seems to be nice and moist. Isabel might have been watering them for me actually. I am absolutely flipping starving. I don't know what there is to eat. I just want something to be ready now, but I'm gonna have to cook something. It's one of those times that if I had instant noodles, I would have instant noodles, but I think they've been plague of locusted by my daughter. Wow. Oh, we've got all those. There's not a lot in there though. We've got the really cheapy ones that I don't really like. Oh, some there as well. I could do with tidying this. What is that? What is this? This is showing some promise. I need to get up on a stool and sort this out. Oh, good grief. I wonder how long that's been there. Do you know what? I'm going to have that. I know it's not very healthy. I'm past the point. What's been going on here? Teenagers have been going on here and not tidying up after themselves. Right. I'm going to shove that to one side and get her to do it when she comes in. To be fair to her though, she's done a dishwasher load and I've just opened the door and pulled that out to dry. So she's done that and there is evidence of washing up having been done, and she's done a laundry load. So I'm not going to moan too much about the odd baking tray and plate because, you know, she couldn't put it in the dishwasher yet anyway. Right, I'm going to get that sorted. I need to do one of my big shops, actually, big online shops, because I've run out of all milk that I can have with coffee. I haven't even got any in the house now at all, so I'm going to have to go to a corner shop and get one at an expensive price later on. It's 9:15 now. I ate my rubbish dinner. Oh my goodness, I kind of spiced it up a bit with bits and bobs as I do and had some cheese with it as well. Oh my goodness, what a rubbish dinner. Anyway, I did enjoy it because I was starving and I've literally just been blobbed out watching videos ever since. I've run out of energy tonight. I did a big Asda order to come tomorrow actually. I got a £1 delivery slot actually for middle of the afternoon, so I'm pleased about that. But anyway, I'm going to go to a corner shop now quickly and just get like 1 pint of cow's milk just for my coffee in the morning first thing so I don't be coffee-less. Don't forget, if you've got any questions for the Q&A, can you pop them down in the comments below and I'll make a note of them and we'll have a Q&A video or two coming out next week. But thank you so much for watching this video. Could you please give it a like if you happen to like it, subscribe down below to watch more videos from me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!